Okay, so we are going to do the review. I don't know if I'm going to do every single question because I don't want the review to be forever long. Now this first one says simplify, so make sure you pay attention to the vocabulary on what you're supposed to do. So remember, for simplifying, it means you distribute and combine like terms. So I'm going to distribute the negative 9 to both of those guys. So that's going to be negative 9x plus 9. Drop down the 7x, drop down the 3x. And then you're going to combine like terms, so then I can combine all of my x's. So in your calculator, you are going to type in 3 plus negative 9 plus 7, and that's going to give you 1. And so you have 1x, and there's nothing to combine with the 9, so I'm going to drop down the 9. Don't try to add in any equal signs or do anything funny like that. All right, so this one right here, we're going to distribute the 2. So that's going to be 10p plus 12 minus 8p. And then combine your two p's. 10 plus negative 8 is going to be 2p. Drop down the plus 12. All right. Now on these next couple, it says to solve. So remember, when you solve, you draw your line where the equal sign is. If you're a calculator person and you want to use the calculator, you are more than welcome to. I think I'm going to solve the front by hand, and I'm going to do some on the back with the calculator. So same steps here. We're going to distribute the negative 9, and if you notice, this left side is the same thing as this simplifying problem. So these simplifying problems are like the baby step of the solving. So once you distribute and you combine, this whole side here is going to turn into 1x plus 9. Because it's the same exact steps that you do up here. And then we're going to drop down the 15. And then from there you solve minus 9, 1x equals 15 minus 9. My brain's breaking. 6. If you want to divide by the 1, you can, but remember that 1 is understood, so you don't really have to, but you get x equals 6. Okay, so let's look at this solving one over here. All right, so once again, your first step is going to be to distribute. So if you look at everything on the left side of your equal sign, it is the same problem as number 4. All right, so that's just to show you that your simplifying is what you do in your solving step in the beginning. All right, so you're just simplifying one side of it. So don't add in equal signs when you're simplifying. Simplifying is just distributing and combining. So this whole side is going to end up being 2p plus 12. We do need to simplify the right side as well, which means we're going to distribute, and I get 12 minus 4p plus 6p. Combine your p's, and you get 12 plus 2p. So now once you get to this step, you move your variables. So I'm going to minus 2p on both sides. And they end up both canceling. So I need to see what's left. So I have 12 equals 12. And when you have the same exact thing on both sides, your answer is all real numbers. And remember, graphically what that looks like is you have the same exact line on top of each other. Okay, so let's look at inequalities now. All right, when you are solving inequalities, once again, we're going to draw our line where the inequality sign is. To start it off, it's the same thing. So if you look at the left side, same thing as numbers 1 and 2. You distribute, you combine, and we are going to get 1x plus 9. And I got the less than sign. I'm going to drop down the x plus 9. Then I'm going to move my x, move my variables. That's going to cancel, and this side is going to cancel. So I have 9 is less than 9. When both your variables cancel, it's your special solution. So you have to look and see what's left. Is 9 less than 9? No. So this is a no solution problem. All right, so same thing here. I'm going to draw my line. If you look, the left side is the same thing as problems number 4 and 5. You still are going to distribute. You're still going to combine to get 2p plus 12. Over here, it looks like they changed it up. So we're going to have to actually work this out. Distribute the negative 3. So negative 3 times 6 is negative 18. Negative 3 times negative p is positive 3p minus 9. Then you're going to combine your numbers. I'm just going to rewrite this side. Negative 18 plus negative 9 is going to be negative 27. Oops. All right, so from there I'm going to move my variables. So I'm going to minus 3p. So 2 plus negative 3 is going to be negative 1p. Drop down the negative 27. And so then from there I'm going to